make a short little video about some important things I learned about the Baratza Encore Grinder and having to do with this little ring that holds in the burr, the upper part of this burr. Once again, the grind got to be really coarse, or a mix of coarse and fine, and I was thinking maybe it had to do with the this adjustment. Where's that? Yeah, there's this little adjustment set screw, but it is already set properly. It's on the coarse setting right now. Is that in the manual? But anyway, this the important thing had to do with what I learned about why this breaks and how to put it back in here. I didn't realize that they say to prevent the adjustment system from binding on beans that are between the burrs, when adjusting finer, the grinder must be running or completely empty of beans to prevent the adjustment system from binding on beans that are between the burrs. So I think that's how this got broken, the little tabs. Here, I'll take out the old one, show you. And that's why it wasn't grinding properly. See these little tabs here, right here, are broken on here. And so what happens is when this is adjusted really fine, there's a very small space between the burr elements. So if you get a hard bean in there, or you're trying to adjust it when it's not running, I guess like beans get jammed in there, and then you start running it, and it probably pushes this out and breaks those little tabs because they are not that thick. Here's a piece of one. So that's important. You either want to adjust it when it's running, or completely empty. So I didn't know that, and that's probably, that may very well have been how this happened. Like I was adjusting the grind when it was full of beans, and then it would run and then break the little tabs. Okay, so and then the other thing was, I got the new ring, and I put the metal burr piece into the new ring after popping it out of the old one with a screwdriver. You have to push or break these little tabs off. And then I was trying to get it back in here, and I couldn't get it back in. And it turns out the old one of the little tabs was still on there, but it was sort of half broken. And so when I stuck it in here, it was binding up right here. So, and the other thing was, I thought you put this down and then rotated it. No, that's not how it works. You drop this in, and then this part rotates. That's how it pushes this up and down. So here's with the one that's not broken. You drop it in, you rotate this, and then this part drops down because those little tabs are traveling through the little channels. These little channels here. That's how this works. That's how it goes up and down. It travels through this little channel. So you don't rotate this, you rotate this. So anyway, those are the two important things to adjust this, either when it's empty or when it's running. The grind, you can see the numbers on here, that fine or over here, which makes sense because when you turn this direction, this drops down, and the distance between the burr parts gets smaller. And you don't want to do that when it's off, because then beans will get stuck, and then you run it, and it breaks the little tabs. So, yeah, I forgot where I was, but anyway, those are the two important things. That adjust it when it's either empty or running, or and that this is replaced not by rotating, but by dropping it in and then rotating this part.